I'm watching the Cassante trailer on 1/4 speed to try to get the details. I've watched it a few times. I've gotten some of the details, but I'm trying to slow it down, right? Why not? I like diving into the kit. The audio is going to be crunchy, by the way. And we should honestly speed it up until we get gameplay. Yeah. Didn't think of that. Okay. Here we are. Okay, so immediately Pathmaker. The W, the first thing I'm noticing, really long cooldown. I've been watching this buff bar. You know, I just kind of abruptly decided to record it. Really long cooldown, does not appear to actually CC its target during the shove, and it's displacement immune. Like we see, Cassante cannot be CC'd. Or like, it's kind of like Aurelia W, right? It's not that he cannot be CC'd, it's that he cannot be, like, affected by the CC affecting him. That's not the right way to phrase that. Either way, though, I'm actually wondering if this thing is kinematics rather than a proper displacement, kind of like what Rel has. Okay. Natofo strikes, the Q. The thing that I'm noticing here is this mark. I'm still trying to figure out what his passive is. And for a bit, I thought that mark was the passive, but it's looking more accurately like it's a mechanic on Q. Right, so that just appears to do extra damage after he lands Q. E, watching the buff bar, like the only thing I see here is the shield for E, and then of course Q, like with its stacks ramping up. There's not too much more to observe during this bit. The Q3 is a linear skill shot, knockback, stun. There's the mark again, right there. Pop for extra damage. I want to see... Hang on. Oh, he did have an extra Q. Yeah, okay. For some reason, I didn't realize that was his Q interaction, so... The premise is basically just Q auto, Q auto, Q auto with those marks. Okay. So this clip is actually what confirms that the marks are on Q, not passive. Right, because I thought for a second... Oh, I guess it doesn't confirm, but I thought for a second, like, oh wait, did the R apply the mark? No, he just did an auto attack after hitting that. So R is kind of crazy. Long range blink, this big displacement thing, cuts out a chunk of his maximum health. He cannot, it looks like he cannot gain health above that, and he's now monoless. This cooldown here confirms that you can cancel the ultimate early. And I'm trying to figure out all the different properties of this. Oh, hang on. That was different, wasn't it? The Q3? So, I don't know if that CCs anymore. It looks like just a longer range shockwave. But we can't know for sure, like it doesn't... Okay, maybe I can figure out what Q3 does by the end of this. I would assume in the blade form it's just all damage, because we're seeing Pathmaker, the W, like, no longer shove when he's in ult form. So he goes ult form, right? Is that all cooldowns that reset, or just W? Okay, E definitely did not reset, but W did. So he's got a W reset on here. Oh, I get to see it now, right? Come on, land your Q3. That's so depressing. That's so depressing. Now this move just looks absolutely insane. I'm so excited to use it, but it's kind of surprising. Like, visually, everything he's doing makes sense. The combat pattern seems like it would flow very nicely. That's proof of displacement immunity, by the way. Oh wait, was I not paying attention to a Q3? No, because he's only on Q2 for this next one. And he doesn't even cast it. I want to see it! I want to see ultimate Q3. Oh! Minion just got the mark. Right, that mark is not champion only. Did you see that? There it is. On the cannon, too. So again, W resets. I think Stoneplate Shield goes above this threshold. No, it doesn't. At one point, I swear I remember seeing the shield, like, cross that HP threshold. So it's not like, you know, it's not like he can't gain any defenses above that HP threshold. I think it's just that he can't heal above that threshold. Did we see a Q3 that I wasn't paying attention to? Of course we didn't. Maybe maybe earlier. Now that's a Q3 that misses, and it's not even ultimate form. And he just doesn't have the time to build this back up. Ah, come on, man. I would be curious to know if that ultimate form actually sacrifices resistances in exchange for damage. Like, the kit obviously becomes a lot more damage-oriented once he does that. Yeah, but no other, like, details I'm seeing right away. I'm just looking for a shield here. He gets one here, right? With E in a moment while he's not taking damage. Is that where I saw it? I just feel like there's a shield, like, above that threshold that I want to see. Oh, actually, I should know what happens to him once, No, so he did not reduce his health. He chops off, like, a percentage of his maximum HP, not his current HP. Okay. Well, I think that's all of the details. I don't actually know if... Okay, well, the E goes over terrain, as we just saw. I don't know if the W goes over terrain in ult form, or if the dash was just too short to get out of Jarvan ult. You're CC'd, like, the entire time. I would imagine... I would imagine, based on what we saw earlier, like, that's just a distance extension on the ultimate, right? Like, you're CC'd for the entire duration that you're in a wall, and he'll blink, like, fixed distance extended through walls like Zoe E. I think that's what we're getting here. I don't know. It's fun to speculate. I don't know all the details of R. I don't know anything about passive at all. Yeah, I guess that's all we're getting. I hope W is kinematics. I think that mechanic is really cool and hasn't been used very much so far. But yeah, there we go. New champion. There's Cassante. We'll be testing him on Wednesday on the PBE on my stream. Make sure to check it out.